Alright, what is going on everybody? Mustang Luke 00 here, back with another GTA 5 video. This is going to be a video of some highlights, mainly of Mark II takedowns and some other random highlights that have either happened during my streams or sometimes these have happened when I wasn't streaming and recorded a game clip of it, or something from Spider or Lizard, like this clip here. This is from Spider. This is actually the first time this has happened for Spider, but it's not the last. Now, you may be thinking, what is going on here? A Mark II versus the Jolly? That's not going to end very well. Well, you'll see here in just a moment that it doesn't end very well for the Mark II. Now, this next clip is another highlight from Spider. I know, 2 highlights from Spider in a row, and he's still in the tank. Now, I know these didn't happen in the same day, but I don't know exactly how far apart they are. I just know they're not very close. As you can see in this clip, Spider actually has a railgun, and his tank is painted a bit differently than the previous clip. Now, I was driving around with Spider. I wasn't in the same tank. I was in a Rhino. And yes, I know, the Rhino's a bit outdated, but that doesn't really matter if you have somebody who knows how to use it. But that's not the point of the clip. This is. Now, I don't know what that Mark II was thinking. Probably thinking the same thing anybody else thinks when they're on a Mark II and going up against anything. They're probably thinking, oh, I'm untouchable. I am invincible riding this little mosquito. But no. Just because you're on a Mark II doesn't mean you're untouchable. It just means you're annoying to fight. Now, another thing that tends to get annoying about Mark II users is if they have friends, they tend to travel in swarms. Like right here. Although I don't think these two were actually together, they were just 2 randoms that were going against me, Spider, and a couple others. But they decided to go after Spider because they thought he'd be an easy target in the tank. And they end up finding out the hard way that that's not the case. Alright, yes, I know. 3rd clip in a row from Spider. It's not just going to be Spider, but he has provided me with some good clips. I mean, look at this. There's 2 enemy Conjollies here. And you'd think he wouldn't stand a chance, because it's just 1 against 3 people. You'll find out 3 people, because there is 2 people in another Conjolly. 1 on the grenade launcher, and the other driving the tank. Now, the highlight here isn't just the fact that he takes them both out. It's also this right here. Somehow he caused the tank to flip up into the air and then shoot it out of the air. A bit of skeet shooting. Alright, back to the Mark II takedowns. This is going to be a more strange clip because how is somebody going to take out a Mark II with a cargo bomb? Also, how is this cargo bomb handling so many rockets? Well, this is an objective cargo bomb, which means it has plot armor, which means it's going to be more protected. But you'll see that the Mark II ran out of missiles, so what do they try doing? They try running into the propellers of the helicopter to break the propellers. You'll find that doesn't end very well for them. Yeah. Another clip, Spider calls this one when tryhards collide. He was a bit of a lower rank, so he didn't have any good weapons or anything at the time. But that's not the point. That is. Now I'm going to just play that back in slow motion real quickly. You'll see Spider shot one of the tryhards, and then he killed himself. And then this jet just crashes into him. Now here's a clip from Lizard. In this clip he was trying to sell some nightclub goods, and then another Mark II griefer, big surprise, comes out of nowhere and tries to blow him up. But can't seem to lock onto Lizard because nightclub vehicles during missions don't allow you to do that. Now what does the Mark II user decide to do? Because he can't lock on to this truck, he decides to get down on his level, which was one of the biggest mistakes he could have ever made. Because Lizard has outfitted this delivery van with rockets. It's called Amazon same-day shipping. After what had just happened, Lizard carries on with his mission, and the griefer sits back and cries in shame after realizing he got taken out by a delivery van. On to the next clip. In this next clip, we have Toxic Flame and a V65 Molotov, which normally you wouldn't expect to be able to take out a Mark II. But for whatever reason, this Mark II doesn't seem to know anything about combat, even with a Mark II, and it should be simple. For starters, he had flares instead of chaff. And then he pops flares without even getting locked onto, which makes him an easier target by giving away his position. Next clip, please. Now in this clip, Flame was just practicing some backwards flying, and I don't know what entirely he was doing here, but he had a few randoms in the airspace around him, and one of them decided to come after him in a Hydra. Fires a couple of missiles instead of using the cannon, and he dodges both the missiles and the Hydra. But that's it for this clip, so on to the next clip. And in this clip, we have Toxic Flame back at it again in the laser, who appears to have attracted another Mark II wannabe tryhard or whatever he is, who thinks he's pretty good at the game just because he has a little rocket bike that's almost impossible to hit. Well, he'll find out here real quickly that that's not the case. Point proven. And in this next clip, we have another clip with Toxic Flame on the ground with another Mark II takedown. Now, he almost got him right there. That was actually a pretty close sticky, but not close enough. Same with this one. Now, unfortunately for the Mark II, that last missile didn't get him. Otherwise, this wouldn't have happened. And wow, 18-3. I should point out that the guy in the Mark II came after Flame first and has nothing to show for it. And in this next clip, we have Lizard, Spider, and a part Whistle. This is Lizard's point of view. They were pinned down at LSIA. Luckily, Spider has a hangar here, so he can call in stuff, such as personal aircraft or an Avenger. Although you can call in an Avenger without owning a hangar in LSIA. It's just that if you die in LSIA, you're going to spawn outside of LSIA, so it's kind of hard to get your aircraft if it spawns there. But let's get back to the clip, shall we? Now, by the time he's already on the gun, he's on the Avenger. And this Mark II is getting dangerously close for his own sake. I mean, he was practically just staring at the camera of the Avenger's gun. That laser was cutting him pretty close there, too. And sitting that still close to an Avenger can be a huge mistake. This last clip is from the same battle, but it's not a Mark II takedown, it's just a random highlight. And that highlight is this tryhard over here, or wannabe tryhard, doesn't seem to know how to properly fight. You also find that he has explosive rounds, making him even more of a wannabe. Lizard already has him 4-2 by this point, but that's not it. Dude spawns back in, and Lizard's already on him. One shot, no BST. I mean, he does have a thermal, but by this point, our buddy over here should just give up on trying to fight Lizard on a sniper 1v1 because he's not going to win. Clearly. That's going to be it for this video, but if you did enjoy, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a nice day, and goodbye.